Are you looking for the best smartphones? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best smartphones on the market before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Google Pixel 9a. The Pixel 9a isn't especially flashy and it doesn't have any special features that aren't already available on its more expensive siblings. In fact, it actually has slower charging and it's missing support for some of Google's homegrown software like the Screenshots app. But for everyone who just wants a simple phone with a solid design, a nice screen, excellent cameras and strong battery life, the Pixel 9a is really hard to beat. So while it's not super fancy, the phone has all of its most important bases covered, and then some. But most importantly, starting at just $499, this phone feels like an incredible deal that punches well above its price. At number 2. Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. The S25 Ultra is a do-anything phone. It has a wide range of cameras including a 5x telephoto lens and a new 50-megapixel sensor for its ultra-wide shooter, a gorgeous 6.9-inch AMOLED display, which is 0.1 inches bigger than last year, and of course, Samsung's signature S Pen. That said, for 2025, Samsung's main focus was on its improved Galaxy AI features such as Now Brief, which creates a personalized feed of news, events, and more. There's also Drawing Assist that makes it easier to create AI-generated art, or you can turn to AI Select for help with taking screenshots, turning videos into GIFs or summarizing stories. Unfortunately, aside from a new Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, the S25 Ultra doesn't come with a ton of new hardware compared to its predecessor, or the S23U for that matter. So while Samsung's latest flagship is a great phone, it doesn't feel like an essential upgrade for people with flagship devices that are only a year or two old. At number 3. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. 1968 QXGA Plus Dynamic AMOLED 2x Full Display, 6.5-inch 2520x1080 FHD Plus Dynamic AMOLED 2x Cover Display Cameras, Rear Array, 200MP Wide, 12MP Ultra Wide, 10MP Telephoto, 10MP Front Camera Battery, 4400 mAh. One of the biggest issues with foldable phones is the added size and weight that often comes with the inclusion of a flexible display. Samsung has made that a thing of the past on the Galaxy Z Fold 7, which sports larger screens, both inside and out, while being 26% thinner than before. And as if that wasn't enough, the Z Fold 7 also features improved durability, increased performance, and a new 200MP main camera, matching or exceeding what you get from traditional flagship smartphones. The main downsides are that at $2,000, it's still far from affordable, and for longtime Samsung fans, the loss of S Pen support may be a deal-breaker. But for those who want to experience new heights in foldable phone design, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is a masterpiece of modern gadget design. At number 4. OnePlus XIII. While the OnePlus XIII features some basic AI features like Google's Circle to Search and Gemini Assistant, it's really just an old-fashioned flagship in all the best ways. That's because instead of focusing on machine learning, OnePlus crammed the phone with tons of top-notch hardware. It sports a 6.8-inch OLED display with an incredible peak brightness of up to 4500 nits. The OP13 also offers excellent performance thanks to Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, along with 16GB of RAM and 512GB of storage. There are also 350MP rear cameras, including one with a 3x telephoto zoom and a massive 6000 mAh battery that's bigger than what you get in practically all of its competitors. OnePlus didn't skimp on the phone's design either, as the OP13 still comes with the company's signature alert slider. Plus, if you opt for the blue or white variants, you'll get a durable and very touchable vegan leather back that helps the phone stand out among all its glass brick rivals. But the best part is that starting at $900, it costs less than an equivalent Galaxy S25 Plus 2. At number 5. Google Pixel 9 Pro. Plenty of devices can feel bulky when you hold them in your hand. One solution tech companies have turned to is to offer 2 size options. Apple did it with the iPhone 16 Pro and its larger sibling, the iPhone 16 Pro Max. This year, Google joined into this fold and introduced 2 sizes to its flagship Pixel lineup, the Google Pixel 9 Pro Max and the smaller version, the Google Pixel 9 Pro. The latter has the same features as its larger sibling but sports a 6.3-inch Super AQUA display with a 120Hz variable refresh rate. I love how comfortable it is to hold in my hand, especially when compared to the bulk of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and others. The Google Pixel 9 Pro packs 16GB RAM into the device, and the Tensor G4 chip is strong enough to handle all of your processing needs. Just don't expect it to compete with the powerful Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy the Samsung uses. In testing, benchmarking showed that the Pixel 9 Pro fell behind. But, to be fair, you won't notice this during daily use, even when you're actively trying to run the strongest applications imaginable. Again, my favorite part about this phone is the camera. The collective 50MP, 48MP, and 42MP lenses capture images beautifully. I'm caught between two worlds here. On one hand, I prefer the look of the hyper-detailed images the Google Pixel produces, but I also love the color processing the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra offers. It's a tough call and really comes down to personal preference. There's no wrong answer. At number 6. OnePlus Open. The OnePlus Open may be the first iteration of OnePlus foldables lineup, but it quickly overtook its competition to be the best foldable on the market. I use the term foldable loosely. This device uses a Flexi Fluid AMOLED display that doesn't directly fold but curves under the hood when the phone closes. It's a great design choice that feels durable when I open and close it, and it shines when I'm watching content. Why? Because it doesn't show the crease nearly as much as the competition. It's practically invisible at varying angles. When unfolded, the display measures 7.8 inches with a 2K resolution. Powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor and paired with 16GB of RAM, this device can handle almost anything you toss at it. That said, the processor is beginning to show its age a bit compared to the competition, but odds are you won't notice too much during everyday use. It also features Wi-Fi 7, so you also have the strongest network connectivity hardware and software on the market, which feels pretty speedy when I'm online gaming. I personally also loved testing it for reading and casual internet browsing, and I felt it showcased beautifully as a productivity device. You can split the screen to multitask. As an example, within LinkedIn you can scroll through your feed on one half and pull up a post on the other. This software alone helps it nab its superlative in this list.